What happened to the good old-fashioned Let's Play? Where's it gone? Do people still watch any of those anymore? We're gonna bring the Let's Play back. Isn't that right, Josiah? Anyway, my name's Gabe, and welcome to my survival world. And my god, we died again. We're definitely building that enchanting room today so I can get some proper armor. But before we do, we also need to finish collecting all the CDs, and we're so close, but the last couple require going to a deep dark. But real quick, this forest has actually been rebuilt because in between a couple episodes, it burned down. That's right, the entire forest burned down. I don't one strike of lightning and everything is gone. I rebuilt it. There might be some footage playing on screen now of me rebuilding it. I don't know if that exists at all, but nothing too exciting. Just digging up the old trees, planting new ones, and to prevent that now, as you see, I've got a lightning rod, and we're gonna go put it at the very top of the tower right here. These bad boys have what, a 50 block range, 100 block, 128 block range, something in that range, and so hopefully that will protect pretty much the entire base from more fire attacks. All right, this is called a gas clutch. You're just gonna drop and then land on the gas. Man, that's gonna be in the next stream video. Okay. All right, I got my armor back on, and we are definitely gonna need it for this next bit. The Deep Dark is calling my name. There's 2 discs we're gonna get from here, and guys, we are so close to having all the music discs. It's gonna be a dream come true. Although the 2 we can get, I really hope we get from this Deep Dark, because I'm not sure where another one is. And this cobblestone pillar marks our arrival. It's just down there. It's time to go down, finally enter the Deep Dark. So right below me are shriekers, and that's how the wardens spawn. Luckily, we've got a lot of wool. I've definitely stacked up on woolen torches, but hopefully we can cover up all of those shriekers before a warden spawns. Let's go. Okay, that's already bad. Yeah. That's not good. No wardens set off yet. I would imagine I'm very close. We've already set off 2 shriekers. Alright, how do I deal with that? That doesn't look fun. I think I can... Oh boy. Oh, we're just digging them up. We're just digging them up. Come on. Dig faster. I'm very surprised the warden has not spawned yet. Alright. I think we just gotta do that, and that should stop any noises from being heard by that shrieker. Wool is kind of what you use to get rid of these shriekers, but there are quite a lot of them. Oh boy. We're out. We're out of here. That guy, we're gonna stay far away from him. Fortunately, I managed to cover up the shrieker, so hopefully he won't spawn again. I think I'm just gonna go around covering up shriekers for a little while. Alright, first impression of the Deep Dark. Absolutely terrifying. In fact, I got out of there because I realized we just did not have enough wool to traverse that thing. So we're going to go down to the wool farm and grab some more. But holy cow, that was not cool. I definitely don't want to die down there. When it goes completely pitch black, that's just, it's scary. You can't see a single thing. All right, but this time I'm grabbing a couple levels and we're going to go in with a hoe, which should hopefully make mining all the skulk easier. Okay, that is loads easier. I just gotta make sure there's no shriekers around, and I think we should be able to open this chest right here. Okay, still echo shards. I'll take those. I don't even know what echo shards are used for, but they gotta be worth something. Alright, yeah, there's definitely a small army of wardens out to get me, but what I've been doing is just kind of using this mine shaft. I'm so happy this is here because I can kind of fly down, dig up one of the shriekers, it'll spawn a warden, and then we can kind of fly back up to safety up here. We just gotta be real sneaky beaky like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get both of them. I can definitely dig up that one, and then fly away, back up. Oh, I'm falling. I don't know where I am. Okay, fly back up here, and then we'll be safe from the wardens. Why is there gonna be a lightning storm? That is so scary. Alright, I freaked out of there a little bit. It's pretty intense in there, those wardens. But yeah, we got Silk Touch now as well, so hopefully we can get some more of these skulk sensors. As long as you're pretty careful and you just build with wool. You You can mine up all the shriekers and then open the chests and get rewarded with absolutely nothing. There's nothing in that one. Let's check some of these other ones. This guy, 2 disc fragments. Okay, that's good. That's what we need. It's still not enough though. 13. Oh, it's not good. Swift sneak 3 though. We'll take that. More frag. Okay, that's good. No, we don't want cat. Keep getting cat. Don't want cat. More fragments. Not bad. So, while I continue to dig up these shriekers, I should explain we are looking for the music disc other side, which spawns in these chests and in like dungeon chests as well. And then we're also getting these disc fragments, which can be used to craft the music disc 5. Okay, I think we got enough. There we go, 9 disc fragments. That's excellent. Okay, now all we need is other side, and I'm really hoping we can get it here in this deep dark. There's still quite a few chests to search. Other side. Oh my gosh, the very next one. Okay, that'll do it. Alright, well that's all the music discs we can actually get from the deep dark, but there's still a lot more to explore here, so I'm just going to go around a little bit and keep on looking for these chests. Maybe we can get some duplicate discs. That's a cool armor trim. Also got some golden apples here. But yeah, deep dark's pretty fun. I actually really like the sound and the wool mechanic. I think it's pretty original, and overall, a pretty fun dungeon to do. We got both of our discs, got other side, got 5, and now it's time to get out of here. And yes, I am completely lost, so we are digging straight up. Ah, we made it out. Oh, I was so looking forward to seeing daytime, but I was just greeted by a creeper instead. And now that we have access to an ender chest, we can grab the disc fragments, and we actually have enough to make 2 music discs. Here we go. 5. Let's jump over here to the cache, and we got 5 and other side, and that means we're only missing 1 more disc. So let's just go ahead and get it done. And man, actually, we also got Swift Sneak, which is really good, and also a bunch of materials. I really like the way Skulk looks. Maybe I can figure out a way to incorporate it into a build. Also got some smithing templates that are unique to the ancient cities, and that's about it. This last disc requires a mechanic I have never ever done in this game, and what we need is a stick, a feather, and a piece of copper. And I actually don't know how many of these we're gonna need, but we're gonna craft a brush. There it is. We're gonna craft a bunch because I don't know how many we're gonna need. But yeah, this last disc is found through archaeology, and that's something I've never done in this game. And we're off on another adventure. And what we're looking for is suspicious sand or gravel, which we can use the brush to excavate loot from. And so according to the wiki, we can find these in trail ruins, ocean monuments, desert temples. So there should be plenty to search from. And we're looking for the music disc relic. That's going to be the last one. But we can also find some cool stuff like sniffer eggs. And yeah, I've also never interacted with sniffers before in survival, so we'll make sure to get a couple eggs as well. Okay, to add to the things I didn't know about, we are in a desert temple. And right over in the corner, there is actually a hidden room. This is the normal room, but over in this corner, buried by the sand, is a staircase. And it goes down into a room completely buried by sand. And it's right here that we can find some suspicious sand. Oh, what is that? It's gunpowder. That was useless. Oh, a pottery shard? That's a thing. Alright. No more pottery shards, please. What is that? A diamond? Oh my gosh, another one. Okay. Well, at least I know what I'm looking for now, but unfortunately, we did not get either a music disc or a sniffer egg from this location, so we're gonna move on. But that is cool. I had no idea this room existed before, but it's a secret room inside of the desert temple. Pretty cool. That is a floating house. Okay, I did not bother doing the next temple because apparently you can only get the drops we're looking for from a warm ocean ruins. That looks like the ocean ruin that we're looking for. Baby drowns with fishing rods. Why do you exist? That's a gold nugget. Oh, that's a sniffer egg. Let's go. Ow. Hey, look at that. I found a mushroom island. I think that's the first one on this world. Mushrooms. Ah, finally. Okay. Now that I've got a second sniffer egg, we can breed sniffers, but unfortunately, I was once again digging in the wrong spot. Apparently, we can only get these relic discs from our trail ruins. Now we are in a taiga biome and we're looking for the so-called trail ruin. I haven't actually seen one of these in person yet, so I'm not 100% sure I know what I'm looking for. But that looks like what we're looking for. A structure in the middle of the wilderness. Ah! I'm on fire. It's time to excavate this trail ruin. Let's just clear the dig site. Hopefully this gives us enough area to dig. Okay, there's some suspicious stuff. What is that? Oh my gosh. Wait, that's nothing. It's a piece of glass. Alright, we've excavated quite a lot. I'm not sure what this building is, but only found a couple pieces so far. And nothing good. Nothing good. We've got one more here. Let's see what this is. It looks like a piece of dye. I mean, come on. Okay, there is a lot to this ruin. I'm deep. Let's go up and look at this thing. I gotta preserve it, of course, but this is what we've dug out so far. I don't know what this thing is, but it keeps going. It goes down really far. I'm down here. There's more down there. There's plenty of suspicious sand to dig up, but I'm more interested in just unearthing the structure and seeing what it is. Well, I think I've dug out the entire trial ruin, and to be honest, I am not looking forward to going to another one. Fun once, not fun to do again. Still haven't gotten a music disc, but I think the structure is cool. From the top, we kind of got a thingy, a tower of some sort, and then some rooms this way, a loom, little thingy. Then the road follows along here. We got this house with a grindstone in it, and then some more structures that are not very much fun to mine out. Now, I gotta find another one, because that one was a dud. And at this point in time, my neighbors thought it would be a great idea to do a bunch of construction, so there's no audio for this part, but it doesn't matter because we found the disc. Hooray! Ah, finally. Oh my gosh. This is the second chamber we've been to, and it's a lot different than the first one, which is pretty cool. But we finally did it. I think it's time we go home. Ah. And hooray, we made it back. Oh my god, I really need feather falling. Okay, but here we go. Relic completes the set. That is every single music disc. And somehow I managed to lose one of our sniffer eggs. I'm sure it'll turn up at some point, but whoops. So, here we are, every single music disc, and as you saw, I definitely need some enchantments. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to build a library on one of these towers. And hey, I found the other sniffer egg. It was in this bundle. Now, how do you use a bundle? You're just going to throw everything on the ground? Yeah, I think that's how you use it. That means maybe next episode we can get these sniffers started. But okay, library time! And finally, everything is done. The enchanting room is finished, and this is pretty cool. The enchanter is actually in the floor. Even though most blocks will block line of sight between the bookshelves and the enchanting table, snow actually won't, which is pretty cool and allows us to have the enchanting table in the ground, which I thought was pretty neat. And there's no visible bookshelves. And yeah, don't turn around. The rest of the base is still the same, but at least we've added an enchanting room to it. The outside, I definitely spent less time working on. I really just wanted these windows to look good from the inside. I really like the idea of having these nooks right here. That way you can pick a book off the shelf and then come into the reading nook, look out the window, and have some nice depth. But yep, these chests all have enchanted books in them. And if we look over in this chest down here, you can see all the music discs that we collected. The 12 creeper discs right here. And then from the trial chamber, that's in the wrong order, trial chamber here. Then we've got other side, relic, and 5 from the deep dark. Finally, pig step and tears from the nether. And the newest disc, lava chicken. And to be honest, the jukebox was actually a bit of an afterthought. I wasn't really sure where to put it in this room, but I am happy I was able to fit it in somewhere. I kind of forgot I was supposed to do that when I was building this. But if we look up, we can see a futuristic dome kind of thing, and it's a much different vibe than the inside of the building, but I think that goes for the rest of the structure as well. You know, it's all kind of a hodgepodge of different things, but I've thought a little bit about the lore of what I want this to be. So here's what I got. This place is called the Box. It's out in the end dimension, and I guess I'm kind of an alien. I arrived in this box in the end, and it's taken some damage from the Ender Dragon, but inside we are collecting lots and lots of blocks, studying all the blocks in Minecraft. So then we came to the overworld where we've built lots of farms and done some cool things, and I guess our main goal was to settle near this village, and I know this village doesn't look like much. It hasn't been built yet, but we wanted to go and interact with those villagers to learn and to see stuff and maybe protect them or trade with them or just interact with them. So this building was kind of a way for us to blend in by building something kind of castle-y, medieval, but then as we continued to grow, so did our influence, and kind of that futuristic style has started to show itself. So as we expand the village, our influences for the castle will help to shape the rest of it until one day it'll be at a stage that I'm happy with, although that might not be for quite a while. But we'll just keep chipping away at all the things, you know. Couple chunks at a time is all it takes to transform a Minecraft world. But for now, the only thing I have left to do is take all these random pieces of items and gear that I've collected and get to enchanting. And so hopefully in the next episode, I'll be back to having full gear and there will be no more dying to pesky creepers or anything of the sort. But that's all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching and goodbye.